The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kent in England, Freddo! Yes, I am looking forward to facing yet another good, strong competitor from the Madhouse. I think we have got a great stacked roster, not just from the real wrestlers that we have around here, but also from those we have created to be a part of this from the community. And I am looking forward to showing you guys exactly what I can do. And yes, I am going to be completely biased on myself, at least when I step into the ring as well. And as that tag suggests, I'll be looking to take care of business in this ring here. Now we're going to make our way to heaven through the gates of hell, and we're going to make ourselves be screaming Primo Victoria, in the words from Sabaton. Now let's bring on my opponent this week. And from parts unknown, because they never disclosed this to us, Titan Wolfe. Being rather heavily inspired by the United States champion, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu, he definitely showed glimpses of this when it came to his debut last week in the Battle Royal. He gave a really good showing. And I will be honest with you, and of course, fair play to him. Fair play to him. He did it really well. He didn't win it, but he did really well. Of course. Now here he is trying to channel his inner Jacob Fatu, whilst we're all going to be wondering where his head's at. But let's hope that for my sake, I don't land myself into much pain from coming toe to toe with this absolute mad machine. Here we go, 1v1 action. It's myself, it's Freddo, and with the bell rung, it's official. Now Titan Wolfe's going for the immediate hits downs pretty much straight away, going straight on the offensive. Little bit of a tussle right here. We've definitely not got a slow start here. Headlock applied right here. It's is this an attempt at an early submission? I think this is, you know, before he just throws Freddo to the ground completely. Now a little hug, a little backwards hug going on here. We're not looking to make friends here, so I advise you get off. Strongly advise you get off before I just get thrown onto the ground. Right there, intensely, and what a splash there from the middle rope, I believe it was. Now Titan Wolfe is really going on the offensive here. Freddo is barely getting a look in at this point. I don't think it's gonna quite beat the 80 seconds time for the quickest match, but it is certainly going to be up there with the way that this is going. Freddo can barely get out the starting gate at this point, but he's now managed to turn it around, sending him off into the corner and just driven him straight into the corner there. Now here we go. Oof. straight off of that rope. Right there. Freddo is gaining momentum back. Really looking to chip. Get the crowd sort of like cheering on the Madhouse GM. But then he goes and embarrasses himself by doing that. Little chop attempt right there didn't quite come off before he then gets thrown like a rag doll into a pin attempt. But Freddo gets his shoulders up at one. And one elbow, two elbow, three elbows, and another elbow to good measure. Standing shooting star press. How incredible is that? You just love to see it from the man in charge of the Madhouse. Or kick sends him off the outside. Wow! I did not know I had that in my locker. I am not gonna lie. Fair play, Freddo. Fair play. Before he sends Titan Wolfe to the ground. Now, Freddo was really being dominated in this match to start off with, before being able to really turn it on his head. I don't think Freddo quite believes the absolute resilience that Titan Wolfe is showcasing here. Now, as you can see, I'm being fair to my fellow competitors here in the Madhouse. My hands are down. I'm not using the controller at this point here as well. I'm talking about myself in third person. Now, Titan Wolfe has turned things around, and we've got who's playing with the sound again. I will fully acknowledge this when the match is done. Match is done once I've spoken to my team about who is who in charge of the soundboard around here, because it looks like they just gave Jess Doyle, the women's Madhouse champion, control of the soundboard here for reasons that don't make sense to any of us, as Titan Wolfe goes for a pin here but can only get him down for two. I'll quickly glance over it now. Jess, thank you so much for starting another level 2 hype train. That's consecutive streams you've done this for now. Thank you so much for another 5 gifted subs. We really do appreciate it. Now Titan Wolfe's going in for the pin. Here is your winner, Titan Wolfe. Now Titan Wolfe really did channel his inner Jacob Fatu here to get the win. Now, some people would say that defeating Finn Balor would be the most impressive thing you can do, as he is the current men's champion, but I'm not sure. But I'm sure that everyone else is going to agree. I think defeating the Madhouse general manager was going to go a big way into that as well.